Hey, my Legion, how y'all doing today? I want to do a snack and a movie review. And first of all, snack two different types of yogurt from Trader Joe's. There's six different cups worth three yogurts of each of the two kinds. This was $3.99, I believe, and that's Trader Joe's peaches and cream and mango and cream. Along with that, I want to talk about the movie I've wanted to see for a long time called Frankenstein General Hospital. Wait, and there's a story behind that too. And Christopher Sposa was able enough to find a really good copy of it. Well, the audio was kind of screwed up, but I mean, for the most part, a decent copy. So the only other copy they had was a shorter one that was in another language. You know, you can hear the English in it too. Let's go ahead and review the peach and cream first. Let me make sure I got the right one. Wait, okay. This side is peaches and cream. This side is mango and cream. Break two off. I remember buying like these ones like they have at Walmart too. Mango and cream yogurt cups. Cool. Oh, oh, there's the mango. I thought it was a peach. Damn. Wait a second. Oh, it said right here. See? They'll say it right here. This is a deceptive mango and cream. Right here it says peach and cream. And right here, there's not a mango. It says mango and cream. Okay. Got confused there for a second. Let's try the Trader Joe's peaches and cream yogurt. Already blended. It was weird. My history with yogurt was I didn't know anything about it, and my friend Forrest Feitner said he hated yogurt. So I mean, Dad never bought it. I was like, I don't know if I'd like it or not. And then some kids said I'd really like it. And my sister said her friend said just get a big thing of plain yogurt, you'll love it. So I said her friend's favorite one was, and we got it, and we hated it. And they said, why don't we get flavored yogurt? My sister said her friend said she liked plain yogurt the best. I didn't like. I mean, this was different. My taste changed. You know, in school, I think I was in middle school when this happened, and that's the last time we had yogurt for a long time. The grocery shopping with Dad is really he only gets what he likes. You don't get anything. Very seldom will he get anything experimental. I remember when I got he liked those microwavable breakfast sauces. I'd get like I got those sausage breakfast sausage patties in the bag from oh cool uh, breakfast sausages from Walmart in there, and he was like if you he was screaming and yelling at me tooth and nail. I said I'll buy it. So if these are allowed, you're eating them. I ain't eating nothing. He was pissed. And I got him, and he loved them. He said, oh, buy more of these. He just, I don't know, he's just weird that way. And then, like I said, I didn't have any yogurt until I went to the Army. Yeah, I was in Fort Gordon, Georgia, and for breakfast, you go past the yogurt thing. And I said, man, yogurt, I bet you, I'd like to try it again. And that was the one that was, the fruit was at the bottom. You had to mix, I liked those a lot. Man, again, mixed berry. I don't know what the type it was, but that's the best yogurt I ever had in my life. And ever since then, I've been a fan of yogurt. You know, this is pretty good. Um, I don't taste peach that much. It just tastes mostly just cream. But I give it an 8 out of 10. I think it's pretty good. Let's try the mango and cream. Now, the next one's going to be long-winded. The movie review is going to be long-winded, too. And a lot in this one. Okay. I feel just the same way. A lot of cream and not as much mango. It's all blended in there. I don't know if it's a juice or what. No bits of fruit in it or nothing. But it tastes good. It doesn't taste great, but it does taste great. I give them out. I give them out 8 out of 10, just like I give them out 8 out of 10 for the peaches and cream. So that's the food or snack review. Now I want to talk about Frankenstein General Hospital. Now, growing up as a kid, there's always been, I mean, being a fan of horror films, there's always been a horror comedy. And, sorry. The most famous were, time when I was a kid, were Young Frankenstein. I remember seeing eventually, I can't remember when I saw it. I mean, because I remember I was a kid going, and it was playing at a theater. Said I wanted to see it. My friend John Walkwood saw it. And I said, why did you let, and we finally saw it on TV, and Dad loved it. I said, why didn't you take us to see it as a kid, when it came out? Oh, Mom thought it'd be too scary for you. It wasn't scary, no, it was a comedy. It was awesome. I loved it. And that was trying to be more like the classic. And of course, there was that Costello Meet Frankenstein, which I didn't see till years later, till the 90s on AMC. You know, I saw some of their other ones, like Hold That Ghost, Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, Abbott Costello Meet the Killer, Boris Karloff, and a couple of those. I didn't see Abbott Costello Meet Frankenstein till a long time on AMC when they had commercial breaks. And there was a big chase at the end, and they cut it for a commercial break. That's what my dad was shaking his head. First time I ever seen the movie, it was brilliant, though. Those are two of the most classic. And then, of course, in modern day, you know, they had Transylvania 65000. And they had, well, Saturday the 14th came out in 1980, and that was a huge flop. That played for like a week. And they had Student Bodies, which is a comedy about the slasher films a year or so later, which I think did okay. It played for a while at Cinema World, I think. Transylvania 65000 was kind of a hit, sort of. And then years later, they had the scary movies and stuff. And they had a whole bunch in between. And I remember Fangoria getting that in the Army. This is why I used to read Fangoria a lot. I mean, now it's like $10 an issue or $10, $12 an issue for a little teeny tiny 32-page magazine. I think I don't read Fangoria. The last one I read was Rue Morgan. At least it has like 80 or 90 pages in it. But when I did read Fangoria, they used to have, this was back in the golden age of video. I mean, well, the 80s and the 90s and stuff. There's so much stuff coming out. And I remember Fangoria mentioned Frankenstein General Hospital. And they said they need to stop with these cheesy horror comedies. There's like one comes out every week or so because of Transylvania 65000. And Gina Gershon was, I mean, no, that girl played Dracula, not Gina Gershon, I can't remember her name now, but she was real sexy in that. Transylvania 65000. The girl who starred in Cutthroat Island, I can't remember her name. She played like a vampire character in that. Well, anyways, I kind of wanted to see Friday the General Hospital, but they had a photo on it, and the photo looked stupid. And I was still kind of interested. And then this one magazine, the one movie thing gave it a turkey. It said it was a lowbrow, offensive comedy and stuff like that. And it was an R-rated one, which is usually they're like PG or PG-13. And this is before Scary Movie. Those are Scary Movies R-rated too. But this was an R-rated one. Now, I did have a chance to rent it at Fort Detrick, Maryland. But the cover looked so stupid, I didn't get it. Just like I got a Keanu Reeves movie. I'm glad I got it, called Prince of Pennsylvania. I saw the cover for the VC, and it looked so stupid. I don't want to get it, but it said Prince of Pennsylvania, and I was in the Army at the time, so I thought I'd take a chance to get it, and it was a brilliant movie. Just like I wanted to see they had a movie called Beverly Hills Body Snatchers. I'm looking for it now. Or like Dr. Alien. Dr. Alien it looked, from the cover, looked stupid. I finally saw it. I wanted to see it long afterwards, just because of that 80s vibe, you know. Like Beverly Hills Body Side, the cover of that looked really stupid. No, Vic Tayback was in it. Well, anyways, my friend Christopher Sposa told me it was on YouTube. I think Saturday night. And I watched some of it Sunday, and I finished it up Monday night. The only reason it took me so long to watch the whole thing was the audio kind of sucks. You know, I can understand what they're saying, though. It made it a little bit laborious watching it. There was a lot of funny parts in it, but it took a long time to get in between funny parts. It seemed like it dragged some. Even though, I mean, it could have been short, maybe 10 minutes might have helped. I don't know. You know, it's only 90 minutes. And Mark Blankfield's in the movie. And whenever they go down into... And I like Mark Blankfield. I mean, he was really good in Jekyll and Hyde Together Again. He was on Fridays as a crazy pharmaceutical guy. That's what landed him that gig in that Jekyll and Hyde movie. It was really funny. People comparing General Hospital, the Frankenstein one, to that one. I don't think he was that funny in it. The other jokes were funny though. I mean, he was trying to be when they go and be black and white, he was trying to be like more like the Gene Wilder character in Frankenstein, but not as good, nowhere near as good. But it's still very entertaining. I think they could have. There's good nudity in it though. I think they could have tightened it up a little bit because it seemed like it dragged, even though. And I mean, but you can tell their budget was very limited, especially towards the last half hour. And then, you know, it took forever for a lot of stuff to happen in it. But there was some funny gags and some silly stuff in it, which I liked. For the most part, I give Frankenstein General Hospital a very mild 7 out of 10. Now, now, warning though. And I almost fell for it a second time. Mark Blankfield in 1985 did a TV movie sequel to The Jerk called The Jerk 2. And it sucked. It sucked bad. I mean, it sucked bad. I forgot all about it. And then, like 10 years ago or something like that, or whenever Encore, when they had, Encore had Plex, and they would show, like, different movies and stuff like that. They showed The Jerk 2 again. Oh, it was like, oh, man, a sequel to The Jerk. I forgot all about it. I started watching. I was like, uh-oh. I think I remember there was a TV movie on NBC, and it sucked real bad. I think my dad got hooked up and watched it and said, this movie sucks. Because the first Jerk, Steve Martin, was funny. You know, the weird thing is Steve Martin was the executive producer in this one. And then someone said, some people on IMDb liked the movie, but most people hated it. They said it's a comedy without comedy. It's really bad, so warning about that one. But I like Mark Blankfield, but it was a bad, bad movie. And I still think Jekyll and Hyde Together Again was better than Frankenstein General Hospital. But I thank my buddy Christopher Sposa, because after a while I got curious to see it again. It's like I got curious to see Dr. Alien, which I think was okay. Even though there was no nudity in it. That was a ripoff. But there was nudity in this one, which is good. I'm still curious to see Beverly Hills Body Snatch. I watched the trailer. The reason I didn't want to see it is because the two lead actors, they looked very annoying. That's why. Because they had like people like Fred Gershwin, who played the Riddler in the original Batman, Vic Tayback, Ed Matrano, a couple other people involved the mob and stuff like that too. I think John Landis did something like that with a mob by me more serious called Innocent Blood, which was awesome. That was a good one. So I hope you like this review of the Trader Joe's Peaches and Cream and Mango and Cream yogurt, along with the movie review of Frankenstein General Hospital. Until next time, everybody, please take care of my legion. Yeah, baby geek.